I just want to hear the OJs a little bit more. We are thrilled about hitting the road, well, hitting the tracks next week, and getting out and meeting you and hearing what's so important to you about this political campaign that we have going on. So we wanted to kind of give you an idea about how we're going to do it, an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at how all this is happening. And Sam is there in Albany, New York, to help us launch our GMA.
You shamed him out of his hat. No fair.
Oh, come on. Well, no, because outside you do have to have the hat on, don't you? But you're in now, Sam.
You do. I'm inside, and I still haven't figured out how to adjust it. But let me show you this. By the way, this is the Dome studio car. This is where you guys will do your interviews. Guests will sit here, you'll sit there. Let me turn this out of the way and follow me. Behind the studio car is actually the control room car. And these are the people who have been eating, living, sleeping, working on the train to put it all together. Those are important antennas, by the way. We can't get the camera signals if we don't have those. That's the whole, all the walkie-talkies. This is the logistics desk. This is where Susan and her team are watching everything from the GPS tracking system that'll track the helicopters to everything all along the way. And then all the way back here is where the control room is. This is where producer John and Roger are here making all the magic happen. I know it looks like a lot, but you should have seen it before they put it all together. The Polar Ice Cap. Morning America has never shied away from groundbreaking live TV. Whether high up on a faraway glacier,
On board the deck here, I'm now told it's about 30-mile-per-hour winds.
live aboard an aircraft carrier,
We're about 45 feet or so above the Atlantic Ocean.
or deep beneath the sea in a nuclear submarine, Good Morning America has pushed the boundaries like no other live broadcast. So what could GMA do to top itself this time?
This is an absolute first.
It's an unbelievable challenge.
This is probably the biggest project I've worked on for Good Morning America.
This train is the GMA mobile television studio. From here, we'll accomplish the amazing first ever feat of broadcasting a full week live from a moving train for Good Morning America. A whistle-stop tour, reminiscent of America's early days when politicians campaigned on the back of the train. But this time, a whole new twist.
Elections, trains, whistle stops, it all made sense for us to do the broadcast on a train.
Just think about the technical challenge of all this. You've seen on TV when reporters have problems going live, their shot goes down or they can't hear. Well, that's when they're standing still. Now add to that a moving train. Well, look at this. At 874 feet long, this train's designed to do it.
The biggest problem is when moving down the track, we're hitting bridges, we're hitting tunnels, we're hitting canopies of trees.
To avoid these problems, an intricate plan has been in the works for months. Beginning over the winter, initial surveys were done. ABC crews scouring thousands of miles, capturing dozens of photos from the ground. Then, by rail, to determine the perfect route for each of the week's 5 show destinations and the many stops in between. Then, our crews took to the air to make sure satellite transmissions would be unobstructed.
We have an antenna on the front and the back. We go under the bridge.
The groundwork painstakingly laid. The top-secret plan was then unveiled to the Good Morning America staff.
So we have, again, walked it, we have circled it.
It took top engineers from ABC and Amtrak working together to resolve the many technical challenges. Leading the studio on the rails, 2 locomotive engines linked back to back. This double hit of power is essential to get us where we need to be.
So each about 4,000 horsepower, and that'll keep us moving right along, no problems.
Next, the Cabtenna, or as we know it, the satellite car, an engineering feat of unprecedented proportions.
This enables you to broadcast via satellite on the move.
This is the most critical car to the entire broadcast. The double dome stored gyroscopic dishes that will transmit our TV signals to satellites along the way. And the car began just as a baggage car, looking just like this, but in 2 weeks, working around the clock, it was transformed. The top sheared off, the domes put in place. Our satellite car was made in Indiana. Its strange look fueling conspiracy theories as it traveled the rails to Albany just a few weeks ago. Some bloggers theorized it housed moving missile silos, turrets for guns, even Wi-Fi for train passengers, but of course, none of that was true. The TV signals will be transmitted from the antennas in the domes to satellites way above. But if they fail, a backup system of hovering helicopters will kick in. In that case, the signal will be transmitted to a mothership helicopter, who will send it to a ground tower, which will then transmit the signal to a satellite above.
Are we guaranteed to go live? Is everything going to work?
I'll tell you a week from Friday.
Okay, we have about 2 days to get the signal right. You noticed there was a little breakup on that, but Diane and Robin, you guys have to be aboard by, what, Sunday, I think?
Saturday, we're going to come look at it. That's right. We'll be on board on Sunday and give a hug and a good luck to Roger Goodwin and John Green out there. But of course, all this is in the service of one thing, which is coming to you at your home, in your backyards, to broadcast Good Morning America the way it should be.
We look forward to doing that next week. Oh, come on, choo-choo, John. Yeah, there you go. There you go. We'll be right back. I knew you had it in you.
It's an American dance.